So the last we heard from Kanye West, he was saying this.
There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
But apparently he's changed, he's reformed, he's come around to the right side of history, hopefully. And we have a special guest here today to discuss that with me.
You already know.
Amongst other news-related things. It's Steve.
Hello. I am back. I didn't want to come back until it was something like, worthy,
right,
of my presence, and this Kanye thing, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Seeing this post when I was high, it's like one of those things where it's like you see something like this online and you like, ain't no way, bro. I was listening to you and your brother talk about this.
Yeah.
Like, you see certain things and you like, this can't be the only timeline. When I saw this post from Kanye, I was like, ain't no fucking way.
Ain't
bro.
no way.
Derapy. And it's like we haven't heard from him in what feels like months. And for him to come back with something like this,
yeah.
I don't know what. Like, I assumed it would be something like a Donda 3 announcement or something, or like a new merch drop,
right?
Or about how he snuck into Kim Kardashian's mansion for like a 24-hour challenge or something, like a crazy YouTube video. But to just like, okay, can I read the post?
Yeah.
Can I read it? I really want to.
Yeah. Go ahead. Just provide the proper context and all that.
Okay. All right. Context. So Kanye West, ever since him and Kim broke up, dude's been on a wait. Is that too far back?
No,
Okay.
No, that's good.
Ever since Kanye and Kim broke up, he started spiraling. Like, he was threatening Pete Davidson. He
right.
had beef with Billie Eilish, beef with Kid Cudi.
Right.
Like, on behalf of Travis Scott, like he blew up the Adidas deal.
Lost
and
like
then it I think the main thing was he like pulled up to Skechers just randomly like asking for a deal. He was rocking a White Lives Matter shirt with like Candace Owens.
I actually forgot about
the
that.
Peak. Well, I don't know if you could call it the peak.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I guess Rock
peak.
Bottom was going on Alex Jones and saying that he loved Hitler. There's a lot of things that he loves about Hitler. You got to add that clip if you haven't already.
Done.
He was hanging out with that Nick Fuentes kid who I didn't even realize how fucked up that kid was until I listened to your podcast, actually. So
thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, check that.
It seemed like we hadn't heard from Kanye in a hot fucking minute, right? So 2 days ago, right, he comes out and on Instagram, fittingly, where he's usually the most wild, right? And he posts a picture of the cover of the movie 21 Jump Street, like a poster.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like the movie poster, like a promotional.
That's it, right? And the caption says, "Watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again." Now, right off the bat, right? He's basically admitting that he did not like Jewish people.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly when it hit him, but what's crazy is this whole time people have been trying to defend him, saying
right,
like, "Oh, he's not actually anti-Semitic. It's about businesses. It's about contracts." No,
like the banks or something.
This post starts out with, "Watching Jonah Hill made me like Jewish people again." So what he's saying is he didn't fucking like Jewish people.
Yeah,
which you
exactly.
can't say.
Yeah,
right?
So yeah, that's what I feel like is getting lost a lot in the post, because if you look at the comments, they're actually like mainly it's just like people joking and laughing about it.
Like
the
memes.
post has 3.2 million likes at the time of recording.
I don't
like,
get
what
it.
exactly is there to like about this? I didn't like it, and I like a lot of the Kanye posts. Like, even if they're silly, like, I'll like them, but I don't think. First of all, he's not apologizing.
No,
but
not
I
at
guess
all.
yeah. Let me read the rest of the post if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So yeah, watching
Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again.
That's already wow. Then he continues.
No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people. No shit.
It's like really obvious.
Right.
The thing about Kanye is he's always like saying these things that he thinks are like incredibly profound or wise, but the average person that has like a fully developed brain and like understands compassion and how not to be prejudiced already knows that you shouldn't take the experience that you have or the opinion that you have of a couple people and attribute that to literally everybody that is ethnically or like physically or like culturally like them or whatever. And he finishes this post by saying, "No Christian can be labeled anti-Semite knowing Jesus is Jew. Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you."
And I think he meant anti-Semitic, but yeah. It's just wild. And like, if we got time, I don't know how long you want to spend on this. 10? Okay.
10 minutes maybe?
All right. Yeah. So I just want to look at some of the comments, like the main top comments. So this the first one I see is probably my favorite one. Is from Natalie Freeman. She said, "History test to my grandchildren in 2073. Which of the following actors assisted in Kanye's breakthrough realization that we are all one? A. Tom Cruise. B. Jonah Hill. C. Adam Sandler. D. Will Smith." I feel like the average kid, the average person that didn't have the context would probably assume it was somebody like Adam Sandler.
Or Will Smith, cool maybe.
Folks.
Actually,
not Will Smith, because he... frankly, just as problematic lately. We might get into that. We might not. I think we should.
Maybe.
Tom Cruise, I've seen him be kind of a dick, and he believes in like Scientology or something weird. And yeah. Another comment says, "Does this mean I can listen to Kanye again?"
Sure?
Another comment is like, "Imagine how Jonah Hill feels right now." How do you think Jonah Hill feels right now?
That's a good question. How does Jonah Hill feel? Well, it's interesting that like 21 Jump Street came out like a while ago. Editor Derek, let him know when.
2012.
Doesn't matter, I guess, whatever. It came out a while ago. It's weird that like a piece of art that you create some time ago can have an effect on somebody in the future, an effect that you never thought it may.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, from what I've seen, it seems like he's matured really well, it seems, over the years. And it's funny to even pretend like we knew Jonah Hill in the first place, but
we don't know shit about
I don't think Jonah Hill would see this as like
a win.
I don't know, like adding to his legacy. Like, I don't know if it's something I'd be super proud of. I don't think he made that movie with the intention of getting people to like Jews. It's just a weird thing to be involved in.
I think like Kanye has this thing about him where, I don't know, I think it's just like the way his brain works. Like he sees something, he hears somebody, he thinks of someone, and all of a sudden he's like, let's suddenly
add him to the story,
drag them into my life. Like that thing with like when he was going through a thing on Twitter, I know I gotta be more specific, but he randomly posted a picture of Chris Paul, right? The basketball player.
I completely forgot
the
about
State
that.
Farm commercial guy, Chris Paul, CP3. Okay, randomly post a picture of him and is like, "Oh, I caught like Kim with this guy," and it's like, why?
Yeah.
You know, like what was the reason for that? Like his brain just works in a funny way, and I think that's why he needs to stay on the meds. But put that to the side. Like, it's such a strange thing to post on its own.
Really
like,
random.
You expect more from him, and I don't mean like better. I mean like. He posted that days ago and then just stopped. He's like, "Hey guys, by the way, I like Jewish people. Thanks Jonah Hill and the whole 21 Jump Street team." It's just random. It's the most Kanye shit ever, you know?
Yeah, it is. And one of the comments that you said was like, "Oh, does this mean I can listen to Kanye again?"
Right.
Do you honestly think there are people out there, like a really large group of people that completely stop listening to Kanye West? Like, if you're a big Kanye West fan, you listen to him every week. Like, did you actually just decide to completely cut him off because of this stuff? Like, just musically? I mean, do you still listen to him?
I mean, like, I go through, like, phases or whatever. Like, I find somebody I like or somebody I haven't heard in a while, and I just be listening to them for, like, a week or two straight. I always like Kanye, though. And, like, my thing is, I don't see what him saying all this crazy shit, which I didn't even really believe, by the way. Like,
I didn't
up until
either.
I saw this post, I thought it was all like attention seeking.
It
still might be like just one big joke to him. Like, the idea that Kanye actually hated Jewish people never really struck me as a thing that could be
like for real,
like,
you know?
for real.
Yeah.
Until I saw this post and he's like, "Now I like Jewish people again." I'm like, "Oh wait, so you actually stopped liking them?" Like, I didn't know. So yeah, it's strange, but like, he didn't do anything criminal, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like a R. Kelly type thing, or the way some people feel about like MJ, you know? Michael Jackson, by the way.
Yeah,
not Michael Jordan. I don't know what the fuck Michael Jordan would do to get people to stop like buying shoes or whatever. But the point is, yeah, I don't think it's really gonna change anything. If he drops Donda 3, people are gonna buy it. If he drops new merch, people are gonna buy it. Like, I think he's kind of he's the only one that can keep himself down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's the way it works with a lot of like quote unquote like cancel attempts, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that you are only really canceled if you allow yourself to be canceled, unless we're talking about like Kevin Spacey. And people just straight up just decided to completely give up on him entirely. I don't know what exactly.
Yeah, everybody just said fuck him.
That,
I don't know.
If you're not like getting convicted of a crime,
well, unless you're like,
you can typically keep yourself going. Unless you're like Louis C.K. Things like that. Sorry, you were trying to talk.
You're good. No, I was the one like trying to go. No, I was just thinking about like Ezra Miller. Like Ezra Miller's still fucking around. Like, and people still are probably gonna go watch The Flash. Hell, you probably gonna go watch The Flash.
Yeah, but that's not because I'm a fan of him or I really want to see his work. I just want to see a Flash movie. It seems like there's never a Flash movie. But
right.
Yeah. Any final thoughts? Any final feelings on Kanye?
I don't really care anymore, man. Like,
okay.
Just let me know when he starts making music again. Like, I'm not really here for all like the foo-foo, like
the foo-foo,
haha, goofy, whatever, funny shit. Like, it's just whatever. Like, let's just keep it to music,
right?
Unless like him and Kim get back together. Like, I want to see a black man with his family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like all this other funny stuff. Oh, I watch 21 Jump Street. I like Jewish people. Like, I ain't really care, man. It's like it's funny, but like whatever, you know.
I think that kind of sums up the whole Kanye saga. Like it's funny, but like whatever.
Yeah, I was like I don't know. I was like really excited to talk about it, and then it just like got me thinking about like all the crazy shit he's been doing. I'm just like,
man, what happened?
What about the rap though?
Yeah.
Like, what about hip hop? Like, what about music? And like, I'm not saying he needs to be like you know, like just held to that. Like, you can't do anything else. But it seems like it's like everything we hear about Kanye, it's everything but
like the music.
Like the reason why we came to love him in the first place, you know. I guess
miss the old Kanye.
Yeah, I guess you could say I miss the old Kanye.
Yeah. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little news update. Steve and I went on to talk about a bunch of other things, but the Kanye thing really just kind of brought him down. So I'm going to make sure to get some more news out for you guys on Thursday, but I hope you enjoyed this little bit. Subscribe to my YouTube. It's free. Love you. Mean it. Enjoy the outro. Thank you so much for joining me in Derapy today. New sessions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Give me 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to my YouTube. It's free. And shout out Lobo for the beat.
Yes! Come to Papa!
Might just quit my job, but it's really not too hard, but it be draining me. She hates to see a place that do be paying me, but playing me. Need some advice, clock out and go home and talk to the wife. She's so supportive and trust I do right, but I don't want the judgment or shame that comes with the game of jumping ship too early. Beat is bumping surely, need that grease is curly. Talking about my hair is thick just like my kid's hair, but not till 30. Getting ahead of myself. Talking like there's 2 of me, but peep my podcast art, I'm working like it's triple overtime. I will go cuckoo for mine, all my dreams they are sublime. Wanted fame since I was 9, Lobo cooked this up divine. We go deeper, feel the vibe, we don't stop at season 3, feel like we is season 5. I'm at the peak of my power, I see prey I devour. If it's chess I'm the tower, thinking deep when I hit the shower. Dark thoughts, anxiety, I beat it all. Try again, then positive vibes, I let them in. Come join the boy, let's settle in. Keep it going hard, that's sediment. I do a lot with a few words, and that's like revenant. And that's funny, cause I'm a Leo. That's your ironic. Why? I don't believe in the signs, but I know I'm a star. Sun or moon, I'm like tune in, but don't look up. That's another Leo reference, now you shook up. Girls say men are dogs, but I just be in the yard.